craziness going on lately and on the internet and everything else with what's went on with Kathy Griffin. And of course, here I am in the red light, driving at night, so kind of looks all weird. Here's my take on this Kathy issue. First off, it's okay for her to think whatever she thinks, feel whatever she feels about the president. Where she's wrong, and where America has been wrong for a long time, is that we have to voice our hate and our disgust for something or somebody, that people have to hear how disgusted we are and everything else. Like, they have to hear it. And that's the problem. She thinks that she was okay saying what she said. It's thinking it is one thing. To take and put it out there and say, suck it, like she pretty much does on everything she says, that's the problem. To me, that's not comedy. That's just vulgarity. Yes, there's things that she's done that I thought were absolutely hilarious. But her whole career revolves around cutting people down. Even herself. I mean, yes, she admitted that she cuts herself down a lot. But in the same breath, in like the interview with her lawyer and everything else, when they were sitting there talking about how vulgar and how nasty and how disgusting Trump is, talking about grabbing a woman's, when she's sitting there talking about this, then she turns around and she's talking about sucking and doing all this other stuff, making these vulgar comments. This is a woman that has made her entire career off of vulgarities, disgusting, nasty, just nasty stuff. Her entire career. And her lawyer commends her on her career and all the stuff she does because she's so funny. But then they turn around and go, Trump, though, when Trump did it with another guy, just the two of them, just BSing. Trump wasn't sitting there thinking, hey, this guy's recording this. Trump was honestly thinking, hey, it's just a couple guys hanging out. Was he right in what he said? No, not even. But again, two guys sitting there BSing. He was wisecracking, just ha 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 ha, grab him he was wrong. The difference is he did apologize. He did say how that was inappropriate, how that was wrong. And he feels bad for it. Again, he wasn't thinking it was being recorded. It got recorded, and now it's chasing him around because people won't let it go. But yet Kathy, her entire career has been based on that kind of vulgarity, that kind of disgust. And she's sitting here saying that she's not sorry for what she's done because she's going to do it again and all this. She's sorry because people took offense to it. That's what she's sorry for. Not that she did it, that people took offense to it. And I think that's the problem that she doesn't realize. You don't have to be vulgar. You don't have to be nasty. You don't have to be disgusting to be funny. You don't have to do all that stuff to be entertaining. And again, there was a point in my life that I was entertained by that vulgar, that disgust, and that stuff. I'm not even going to pretend that I didn't have that life. I would be the biggest hypocrite in the world if I told you that never happened to me. I never was part of that. I never did that. But I've come to a realization that as a country, we have become nasty. We have become vulgar. We have accepted disgusting things as okay. And, oh well, that's just the way it is. No, it's not. We don't have to be vulgar. We don't have to be nasty. We don't have to do that. We can be loving. We can be caring. And we can feel empathy. We can do that, and it's okay. It doesn't make us bad because we feel that way. But we also can't put our blinders on either. We can't sit there and say that, oh, holding up a severed head, which looks like Mr. Trump, when ISIS is going around doing what they're doing, cutting off Christians' heads. Trump is very adamant that he's Christian and that he loves the Christian people and God. So for Kathy to hold that head up literally is a statement. Whether she meant it that way or not doesn't matter. It is a statement of cutting the Christian's head off. And I'm not going to sit here and try to take and be biblical and all that other stuff, because that's another conversation another time. But again, taking somebody that is trying to take and show that he is a Christian man, and if people realize what a Christian is, a Christian is not a perfect person. They're not. Nobody is. The thing is, they're trying to be Christ-like. They're trying to follow Jesus. They're trying to follow his ways and be good. So when someone says they're a Christian, it doesn't mean that they didn't do bad things. It doesn't mean that they didn't look at pornography. It doesn't mean that they didn't do things that they should not have ever done, or say things that they should not have ever said. I have a sick habit of cussing. I hate it. If there's anything that one thing that I can absolutely just zip and wipe out from my memory, would be the cussing. But it's there, and it's something that has haunted me for a long time. And so to take and say, oh well, because of what Trump did, he can't be a Christian. Because what Trump did, he makes Christians look bad. No, what makes Christians look bad is the Christians that don't forgive. Is the Christians that don't love everybody equally. I love everybody out there. I might hate what they do, but I still have love and respect for the person. I care for people in a way that I'm supposed to, that God told us that we're supposed to. I mean, if you think about it, as a Christian, knowing that God created, whether it's God, Allah, whatever you want to believe, okay, aliens, or we just poof, popped up and happened, okay, one way or another, the Christians believe God created us in his image, okay? The Muslims believe that Allah created mankind, okay? Any which religion, if you look at it however you want to look at it, why would any one God create mankind to kill each other, to behead the others? Why wouldn't God, Allah, whatever you want to say, do it himself? Why wouldn't he say, yeah, you're the chosen people, you're not, and swish, you're done? Problem solved. Why? Because he didn't create us for that. He didn't create us to go out there and kill each other. We, as human beings, we did that. We created that part of it. Now, does he want us to combat evil and combat the bad things? Yes, he does. In biblical times, did things happen that probably shouldn't have happened? No. You're darn straight they did. That's why there are beliefs still that way is okay, that way is right. So that being said, when you take and do something like Kathy did, and cutting the head off of a Christian, putting it up for display like a trophy, it really is. It is an extreme insult. And for people to be offended by it, you're darn straight people are going to be offended. It doesn't matter if they're liberal. It doesn't matter if they're conservative. It doesn't matter. That was a very highly offensive thing that was wrong. da-da-da-da. No, but I don't think she's being that. I think she was on her way out. Her career was plummeting. And this was just a publicity stunt that went wrong. And now she has a lawyer that can take and point fingers and say it's because of this that we did that. It's not because she's vulgar, nasty, disgusting, and wrong in what she says and does. It's because Trump was vulgar and nasty and did something wrong. And honestly, I can't grasp why people think that's okay to say that. I really don't know how to get into this conversation without going really full-on Christian. And I did go there a little bit, but Kathy, you're wrong. You were absolutely wrong in what you did. The apology was fake. The apology was for getting, basically like a kid getting caught stealing. Oops, I'm sorry. If you wouldn't have caught me, I wouldn't have apologized. And that's pretty much what it is. If people wouldn't have complained, you wouldn't have apologized. You meant to do what you did. You were wrong in it. And this is not the time to be doing stuff like that. We just can't. Christians, we can't be going out there and defaming the Muslim belief and stuff like that. We can't. Muslims can't be doing that to us. Our God, whatever, did not create us to fight. So we've got people pushing an agenda like Kathy did, and like her lawyer that is bound and determined that we're going to get Trump out. He's a bad person. When they do stuff like that, all they're doing is making us fight. They're making us do what they want us to do. We need to back up and say, you're wrong. That's it. We're done. It's not some rich white man making that happen. She said what she said. She's wrong. This anti-Trump attitude is wrong. We need to stop it. America, we need to stop it. Our president is our president. We need to stop looking for Republican. We need to stop looking for Democrat. We need to look at somebody that's going to represent this country. Period. And I'm sorry, Kathy and everybody else, if you don't agree with Trump being in the office, I'm sorry. He is, and that's what it is. Get past it. Yeah, who knows? Next 4 years, you might get who you want in there, and then the Republicans are going to be mad. Oh my gosh! Well, let's just stop it. The demonstrations are crazy. The anti-this and the anti-that. We need to stop. We're destroying our country. We're destroying each other. For what? For what? Because we want to be right? That's why we're wrong. That's why everybody is wrong. We can't all be right. And we really need to take and start helping each other out. I don't care if you're Christian, if you're Muslim, if you're gay, if you're lesbian, if you're black, if you're brown. I don't care. White, doesn't matter. We need to all be together. We need to all say bad things need to stop. We need to all say the violence needs to just be done. Stand up together and do this. And not sit there and go anti, because that solves nothing. God bless you guys. And again, I know there's people out there that don't like me to say that. I'm sorry, but that's what I'm going to say. God bless you guys. I love you all. Kathy, you were wrong. And the attorney for representing her and trying to make it out to be a Trump thing, you're wrong. That's my opinion, and I'm standing to it. God bless.